What is up, everybody? It's the Inhuman one here today with part 4 of the Fists Only Challenge Run for Crimson Desert. Having an absolute blast playing this game, and we're now heading to Stone at this point in our journey. So let's look at it. Find the location on the map. Anyways, I have no clue where this is. I think it's over here. To the left. Yes. That's what I anticipated. So what we're going to be doing is going down this way, southwest, and heading to Stone. There's a series of, there's a series of quests there actually, but there's a boss fight in particular that I found so annoying, and I hope now that they fixed the controls that activate, when you can fly, like I just glided down there very easily. That's now fixed, because gosh, it was such a pain to trigger the wings to come up and actually hit the boss. So you can kill the boss in 3 hits, and I'll show you exactly how to do it, but I don't know how else to fight the damn thing. But man, it was an annoying encounter, and hopefully it's not as bad this go around with the knowledge I've procured. Because we're smarter now. Playing smarter, like walking 1,500 meters. That's smart. I was just trying to find the path, but I have to keep jumping across. Let's see. Yeah, that's the stuff. Let's call my Herspia. Yesterday we broke its legs and it was pretty much dying, and I felt so terrible, but I found out how to cure it and I am so happy. So if you guys need a few tips on that, I can show you as well. But in the event that your horse is injured, all you have to do is hop on its back, which is kind of counterintuitive. And if you have sugar cubes or horse tonic, you can then actually use it from your inventory. You can't actually heal it when you're off of the horse unless you drop something like food. So you would have to drop a food item in order for it to be healed. So for example, like carrots or whatever kind of fruits or vegetables, if you just put it on the floor, you can actually heal it. Another thing is, if your horse is injured, you can also use the force palm. The force palm is another really good way. There's a healing palm variant that most people actually forget about. So the 3 methods: you can give it, kind of tonic or sugar cubes from on top of it. You can feed it vegetables. You can slap it on the ass with the healing palm that works just like in real life. Or you can take it to a stable. Any of those methods work. I didn't even touch you. I was literally a mile away from this idiot. Alright, I don't know. Trying to find the most direct path to this area. Again, we're doing a fists only run. This is technically my first playthrough. I've never beaten the game before. I just got to like chapter 3 or 4, and then I never got this far even. And then, I got right beyond this actually, and that was it. On my playthrough for you guys, I don't even think I was this far. So, and I was like, yep. I just was so sick, I wasn't really grasping the game very well, and then after I healed up, I was like, oh, this is amazing. So yeah, it's a really good game, as long as you're not dying of some sort of flu, unnamed flu. Alright, let's see here. I guess this is the right way. I don't know, doesn't seem like the right way, but go down this way towards the main road maybe. I know it's through the Witch Woods, I know that much, but
Run.
oh, whoa, hold on. Let's get warmed up a little bit. Yikes, that was good. What's up, Shayla? How are you doing today? Yesterday was my 6-year anniversary for the channel, so super excited about that. We are going to now, the poll that's active at this point is just to determine what time and date you guys want to play, and we'll be featuring a handful of different games, so really excited about that. How have you been? Okay, I'll say, where's my guy? You just don't want to die, do you? He took out his hatchet. That's not a good idea, buddy. That's not what you want to do. How are there so many brothers, man? Doing well. Congrats on the anniversary. Good to hear, and thank you so much. What game are you playing nowadays or these days? Get out of here, you little losers. Alright, well that wasn't the right way, but hey, at least we got to kick some butt. You put those fists away. His stow weapon, he's like... Ch-ch. He loads his fists like Henry Cavill does. A fruit fly. Picking up all this stuff along the way. Grilled bird meat, very nice. Alright, well, that's not the right path, but that's fine. Let's go this way. Come on, Herspias. This has to be the main road, right? It very well may be. So, just as we had anticipated, Mortal Shell, or the devs from Mortal Shell, they released some footage. It's like 11 minutes of gameplay. So that's interesting. Looking forward to that, and of course, when they actually are going to release the game. That'd be kind of pivotal to know. Oh my gosh, get out of the way. We're going to continue this way. Oh, that's not good. This is blocked off. And that's actually not the correct path. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Alright, we're going to go back this way. Now, if my horse takes damage, I'll show you one of the ways to heal it that's free and quite effective.
Let's go then.
No, no, no. We're not going anywhere, sir. I don't know what to do anymore. I'm panicking. Oh, why do you have your shield out, sir? There's no way I'm fighting hundreds of these bandits. We're gonna keep going through here. Shayla says just a bit of this and a bit of that. Lies of P, E33, AI limit. We got a free DLC for AI limit, so playing a fresh playthrough on the DLC. That's awesome. I think it was a few, it was actually this weekend when I finally obtained the DLC. It was like that, when the day that it came out. I had been in talks with the people to get a key, because initially they wanted me to do like exclusive stuff, but they never provided any exclusive content to cut. So I was like, okay, I'm not doing that then. And so the game came out. I didn't play it, as you guys know. We picked other games, but then a few weeks ago, it's probably like a few months ago, they're like, hey, we have a DLC coming out, and they had announced it, and they were like, hey, you want a key? I'm like, yeah, sure. And then they forgot to follow up because I needed one for console. And then it was like the day of or the day before, and it was like, hey, the game's coming out. And I was like, you guys haven't given me the key yet. And they're like, oh, yeah, here you go. So I got a key for it at least, but they took their time, that's for sure. They certainly took their time. And I got a key for Grime 2 as well, which is interesting. But yeah, AI Limit got the new DLC. I've heard good things about it. Sure, it's very difficult, you know. A lot of people complain, not complain, but talk about the difficulty of that game. Yeah, I was like, guys, but it's fine because we've been playing Crimson Desert. But if they had nothing to cover, I'd been like, why did you wait till the last day to give me a key? And Grime had given me a key weeks ago. I wasn't able to capitalize on anything. It's been so hard to manage my time lately. Like that's like my biggest struggle. I used to be a monster at like schedule and very disciplined. There's things just keep coming up and I'm like, it's fine, it's fine. But it's like I gotta just really hunker down. And I've had a few things I've been working on, but it's like, man, I gotta like execute. Mostly just being sick and then everything that I've had to deal with outside, I'm like, oh, but I'm like so beyond that now. Like, whatever. I'm not gonna wait, you know? Alright, cool. So this is a really fun part. I don't know if I have the skill yet. Is he gonna... I think I learned it here, maybe? Yeah, there you go. Absolve. We get the focused force palm, which allows us to penetrate the target, hit things that are like really, really far away. I love this. Shayla says, supposedly AI Limit's going to get another DLC in the future. Oh, that's awesome. That's good. I mean, they just keep the game that keeps giving. What's up, Luke? How you doing? Luke says, you gonna play Ark with us? Hell yeah. I mean, that's very, very possible, okay? I don't have it, so I'd have to buy it. Oh, I'm getting killed. I don't own it. So I don't necessarily want to have to buy two games. I call it Ark Riders as a joke because one of my buddies likes that game and I always tease him. But Ark Raiders, sorry, I have to say it right, and Night Rain, and then I don't have either one of those, but I was thinking, I can get one of those for sure, and then I can do like another game, any one of the, Souls-like FromSoft games that have co-op, we can obviously do. So, man, I can't multitask today. I've got Bloodborne, just not that good at it, says Luke. The funny thing is, y'all will be guiding me through Ark Raiders if we play that. I would suck at that. Oh, gosh. Okay, we're good. We could do Ark Raiders, we could do Night Rain, and we could do like one of the FromSoft titles, and it would be really fun. So I'm here, I'm in the town. Are we good? What noisy little creatures. But yeah, I think that would be lots of fun. I just want to figure out kind of which one we're leaning towards, Night Rain or Ark Raiders, so I can get one or the other. If I am able to, I'll try and purchase both just in case, so that we can have something that maybe everybody has. But I'm just really looking forward to playing with you guys. So whatever day you guys choose, that'll be the day we go ahead and do the celebratory 6-hour stream, the co-op stream, which would be tons of fun. Oh, come on, I need to go over here. I could just storm that. That's the Institute right there, actually, but we'll talk to this old chap over here. And I was getting jacked up by the bismuth. That petrification is no joke whatsoever.
Perhaps our curiosity is Swan's will as well.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Either way, I'm excited because I just want to hang out with you guys. So it'll be whatever we play, it'll be fun. So.
The Dean, you certainly don't waste any time.
I'm thinking the Night Rain or Ark Raiders would be fun for sure. Benjamin Macaque over on TikTok says, I need to get this game, but worried I won't have the time to dedicate. Well, I know in the past I had mentioned that this game requires time investment, but honestly, if you just say that you want to tackle it and you just want to tackle one portion or one region at a time, just do that, and every day you'll be able to still feel a sense of accomplishment. And trust me, there's no stone that goes unturned that doesn't provide or yield some sort of unique goodie fun experience or just something that's just like, wow, that was awesome. So honestly, the best thing to do is if you do get it, just focus on a little bit of a region, you know, every time you can play. And I mean, I'm this is what I do, and I'm still in Hernand, you know, and in my main file. So there's so much game to uncover. It's just more so like if you're just rushing to beat it and get the platinum, no, you're not gonna like it. If you want to enjoy the game and take your time and embrace everything the game has to offer, yeah, you play at your own pace.
Follow this road and you'll come to Coronzo.
Coronzo's a little village. There's something around here that's valuable. I don't remember exactly what. Oh yes, I'll show you guys.
I'll show you a breathtaking view.
Let's go talk to this clown and see this breathtaking view he speaks of, and then we'll go ahead and run off to the Coronzo village. Coronzo village has a deer helmet that looks sick, so I'm gonna actually wear that for you guys. And there's a recipe right here on this table here. Braised meat, just like Mom used to make. Alright, now we're gonna go over here. Does anyone know what it does when you turn off the windmills, aside from screwing with the infrastructure of the city? I don't know what it does. But there's this institute here, and then you do have this upper spire you're gonna have to go to, so we'll do our best to get through it efficiently so we can face as many bosses as possible. What's up, fam? How you doing, brother?
There is a road through Coronzo.
How are you doing, fam? Oh, holding up the YouTube side. Thank you, fam, and Luke and Shayla. Benjamin Macax is right. I'm definitely an enjoy the game kind of guy. Typically about 2 hours of gaming a day. Oh yeah, if you can, I mean, gosh, if you can dedicate that amount of time daily, you can surely get the most out of it just by tackling a little bit at a time. Yeah, I mean, 100%. I would do that then. Definitely get it. Shayla says, hope you're well, fam, over on YouTube. Alright, we're gonna grab this small bag. One thing you can do is once you actually, like, you know, say for example, I just picked up a recipe, right? The recipe that I picked up is gonna be for that braised beef, just like Mom used to make. And what we're gonna actually do is we can now sell that recipe. So let me just go by, let me see. Because I can't see. Let's see here. Oh, here it is. The fish porridge, you can actually sell these or gift them, right? So depending on what you want to do. And that will increase their affinity. So like say for example, in this particular instance, I wanted to increase her affinity. I could then gift her these items by just speaking to her and then going circle. And then if you look, all of these things here that I've already read will increase her trust. So you can buy the recipes, you can find the recipes, and then you can gift them for trust, or you can sell the ones that are more valuable. So it's just a cool little thing you can do. Just make sure you've acquired all the knowledge. So it'll say acquired knowledge 1 of 1, like it says right above me. Acquired knowledge, hopefully 1 of 1. Okay, great. And they all just have 1 of 1 knowledge. Very rarely does it have anything other than just one item. For a recipe, it's a 1 page. So we're gonna go ahead and sell or gift these, right? That increases her affinity by 10 each. So now she's gonna be like, oh my gosh.
Thanks.
Or you're a man beast. And I'm like, yes, I am, you know. Now she knows what's up. So, all right, so now we're going to go, and we can just, once you get to 100, you can actually purchase a permit that allows you to be able to buy things from your Howling Hills camp, which is really nice. So over here, there should be a fast travel point. We can always use our glint to find it. See if it's tripping today. It's not working. Yeah, for whatever reason, it's not working. It's only every once in a while that it glitches like this, but your lantern and your glint should be able to allow for it to pop up. So fam says, I'm fine, thanks. Good to hear, fam. You're a trooper. Alright, so if I'm not mistaken, I do believe, oh gosh, the little goats. I think this is one of the ways to get to it. It all kind of circles around. And I do believe this is the end of the path, so to speak. But I'm gonna just cut through it, and there'll be some walls we can bust through with our focused force palm, which is really hard to say. And once I find it, I'll show you guys on the map. That way, anytime you guys are watching me do crazy stuff, I'll teach you what I can. Okay, so this is certainly not it. We're gonna go back down then. It's near the actual village entrance. There's going to be a pathway that's nice and warm, and I'll show you guys. Benjamin Macaque over on TikTok says, ha, you probably convinced me to get it. There goes $70. You're welcome. You're welcome, by the way. You will enjoy life to the fullest now, because you have an awesome game to play and just spend some time on. Especially if you have 2 hours a day. That's a lot more than the average bear, so that's good. 2 hours a day is fantastic. If you can put it towards this. Okay, so I don't think it's here, but I will find the pathway, because that looks locked. It's just a little cave that looks very similar to this, but it's not locked off. Give me that. All right, Black Claw Cave. This, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, whoops. You just need to collect this bad boy. You know, this is not for anything, by the way, other than recipes and puzzles and things of that nature. So just seal that for now. Carranzo Ruins Pillar. So a lot of the ruins, or sanctums in particular, have these puzzle pieces you have to collect along the way. You then essentially reassemble the parts that are messed up, and then you're pretty much good to go. So this is my challenge run playthrough, so I'm just kind of beelining the main quest, but I am trying to also get some goodies, because I want to kind of look the part, and right now I'm not really looking very monkish, like warrior monkish. I think it's down here then. But I'm going to cut up and turn to the right if I can. No, you're talking about the Stag Lord helmet, brother. I'm talking about just the other, it's a cloak. Fam, you're close, but it is not the one I'm talking about. That's Stag Lord. And that is part of the Fallen Kingdom set, for sure. Sadly, you don't get it for beating him. You get his shield for defeating him, but you do not get the Stag Lord stuff. The cloak and the helmet, which obviously is amazing looking, but... Okay, here it is. It's by the damn cows. And then we go around even further. Yep, I remember this now. Alright, and I'll show you guys on the map. I'm just kind of going through Carranzo. This is the village right here. And we're going to go here. You see that right there, that little cave? That's where we're headed. Oh gosh. Just make your way inside. Behind this little area. This is like a grappling and wrestling kind of arena here. You're going to go right past it. And then you're going to cut up to this side. There'll be a way that you can kind of continue up the pathway. So I'm going to show you guys on the map. This is Carranzo. So really pretty much just south of the E and Hernand. And you'll be coming this way once you head to the Skullstone Institute. So all you want to do is head to the actual Carranzo village, which Carranzo is like this entire area here. But you're going to go to the northwest of it, and you'll pass the arena where you can actually grapple and wrestle. So that's the arena right there. You're going to go in the cave behind it, and we're going to cut through it in that little tunnel right there. But first, I just want to look to see if there's anything of note. In my other file, I found nothing of note, honestly. But again, I was moving pretty fast. I didn't really take my time, you know, so that's why I'm really... In this one, I'm just taking it... This particular file, I'm just doing the main quest to experience it, but on my main file, off stream, I'm just trying to do any side quests to find anything that can help me potentially, you know, either look cool or be equipped for this run. So, alright, nothing here. Except this chest. Let's go ahead and steal some stuff because, you know, why not? I'll show you the deer cloak that I'm talking about. You're correct about calling it a deer helmet. You always are so good with semantics, fam. Like, you always have, like, you choose the best words. And sometimes in my haste, I don't pick the best words. But you are 100% correct in saying helmet. Because the deer helmet is indeed the Stag Lord's helmet, which is part of the Fallen Kingdom set. You know, and stuff like that. All right, we're gonna go over here. Like that. Cauldron here. You can wait at cauldrons. A lot of people aren't aware of that. Especially in areas that have been liberated. You cannot wait if the area has not been liberated. Make sure you guys are collecting these if you have the cuckoo pot, which you should if you're following along the main quest, so. Alright. And this right here, fam, is going to be what I was referring to. The reindeer cloak, I guess. And we'll be putting that on right now, so just so you see on the map. It's right there on the map. Just south of the E and Hernand. Southwest of the Skullstone Institute, which is here. Northwest of Carranza, which is the village you need to get to in order to get it. So, right there. Really awesome. And there's all kinds of goodies in there, by the way. Like, there's more and more of those walls you can break through. And if you want to take a look at what the reindeer cloak actually looks like, we'll be putting it on anyway, so. I wish you could just go to cloak, and then it would, like, pop up your cloak menu or all cloaks in your inventory, but doesn't necessarily do that. There you go. And then I can show you guys that little trick that I was talking about earlier. So in the event that you're wearing a cloak, and say for example, you want to see your face because the cloak does have a hood, you can go to your armor on the wheel and then you can unequip it, right? Or you can equip it. So just by hovering over it and slotting on. The same goes for visors on your helmet. So I know I've shown you guys many of those tips. Any tip that I have, I'll be showing you. I'm actually doing a compilation video of certain little, my favorite little tips and tricks. I'll be releasing that today. And then you guys can kind of, you know, whatever you want to do, follow along, because I'll be releasing more and more of those, especially if they perform well, because I know it's just, since I'm playing the game, learning all these things, there's tips that I've not seen anyone post. There's tips that even I've not seen before. So we're just kind of figuring everything out as a community. So it's pretty awesome. All right, so now we're going to go towards the Skullstone Institute. There's a bit of a little hike you have to get to. So now we look pretty awesome. We don't really need the yellow robes anymore, but I'll change those once I actually can see myself. And yeah, there's all these shops that I'm missing. Of course, the bottom left, which I'm currently covering because of my webcam, is the mini map. And it's always good to just look at it every once in a while and make sure that you're tagging any of those question marks, which are typically going to be shops and things of that nature. Any goodies you might be able to find. So, oh, the little baby, he's so cute. Oh my gosh. Goats are mean though. I used to have goats. As I say many times, I was raised on a ranch, and my gosh, those little bastards. I think it does come up. Yeah, it comes up and then it ends, and then you have to just climb the rest of the path. That's fine. Fam says, oh, okay, it's the ice resistance one. Yeah, isn't it cool? I think it looks really awesome. It goes really well with the DLC armor, which, you know, as a matter of fact, let's go to... Let's go ahead and claim that stuff. So we're going to go to add-ons. And we'll get the platform exclusive bonus. And we can wear that for now because it looks really good, so. Once the light actually appears again, it's going to be so nice. It looks beautiful. But hopefully we can obviously not have to rely on something like DLC or pre-order armor. And we'll find something that's even more suitable. Along the way anyways. But yeah, it looks great, doesn't it? Looks so good. And it does act as a disguise as well, so you can get even nearer to deer if you're trying to hunt them, so pretty nice. I just picked up the bear hat as well, and that was really fun. That's the special edition, yeah. There's what DLC, and there's a platform specific, and there's pre-order. So apparently, as you know, you get all three of those little packages, and you can claim them. but this looks really good with this reindeer helmet. Alright, we're getting closer and closer. There's a few puzzles here, actually a lot of dialogue and puzzles and things of that nature, so we'll just kind of address it as we need to. Let me in! And yeah, you have to pretty much scale it. Ah, yes. The path to the Institute. You'll scale the mountain at the end, and it's pretty fun. Ooh, that's... I can sell that. Alright, let's go and talk to whoever we need to speak to, the dean, at this point in time. We'll go straight to the top, it seems. A dagger, mayhaps? Oh, it's a steal. I don't want to steal this yet. I hate that there's roaches everywhere. My gosh. Like, they need to undo that. Patch the roaches out. There's no need for them. There's, like, no need. They do increase defense because they don't die. You know, I get that. Haha, but ew. Gross. We don't like the roaches.
Unnatural events, one after another. We must find the cause.
Don't we look badass?
Quickly.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do, Inhuman one. We do.
Ah, I was so absorbed, I didn't even see you standing there.
What's up?
I am the dean of this institute, though still a student myself. My work is to study the world beyond, bound to this one. What is it that brings you here?
Alustin sensed a strange energy and asked me to look into it.
I understand his concern. We pursue knowledge beyond this world.
Fam says, yeah, delete the roaches, add rats instead. It's more fitting. Ugh. As much as I hate that you said that, rats would make more sense. I don't think I've seen any rats in this game, but there's freaking roaches. It's like, I've never seen roaches in the game unless it's like a scary, gross game, and they just there for visual effect, you know? And it's like they just scurry, and that's it. You never see them again. They're freaking everywhere in this game.
You press on at your own peril.
I think I'm gonna get a sandwich, guys. I'm gonna order a Jimmy John sandwich because I'm kind of hungry.
We must arm ourselves appropriately with knowledge.
Alright. Jimmy John's. Shayla's laughing. I mean, as much as I hate that, it's not a bad thing, you know? I'd rather have rats than roaches.
I wish you to meet.
Honestly.
He stands at the forefront of abyssal research, a most brilliant mind.
A most brilliant mind. Inhuman really hates rats. As much as I hate rats, the roaches are even, they're like a hair, no pun intended, more disgusting to me. I've had experiences, man, and it's changed me.
Tell me, what was it like?
Guys, do I look pretty? I think I look awesome.
As I suspected.
Tell me I'm pretty. I also hate both. But your cats do bring you little rat treats every once in a while, or every little mice treats. Mice offerings. They're like, here, master, the offering I present to you today. I'm so glad my cats are afraid of everything. They don't even go outside. They're like, grass? What is this? They fear grass and pavement, and so it's great. They don't do any. And then if there's spiders, they just look at them and meow, and they don't even kill the damn. So I have to kill the spiders in my house. They're worthless, but I love them. Absolutely worthless.
If you have truly set foot in the abyss,
I have. I've stared in the abyss.
He's working on another experiment as we speak.
Ah!
Each failure has brought him closer to success.
What Alustin sensed may well be tied to that work.
So this is actually something that we're going to be dealing with a little bit later. Once we speak with this individual, he's just really eager to study the abyss, but to a fault.
A Greymane sent by Alustin, come to aid you in your work.
He doesn't strike me as a scholar.
Perhaps not.
That's not very nice.
He has touched the abyss.
Yeah,
If you could just
I touched
wait
it.
a moment. Tomorrow at this very spot, I shall open a path to the abyss.
At this very spot.
Have a hand in it, so long as you don't get in my way.
Don't mind him. He speaks harshly, but he will be glad of your help.
He's a jerk. I mean, let's not sugarcoat it, big guy. So what's going to happen is now we're going to actually help him with the experiment, and what we do in order to accomplish that is we can just wait. So when you see the little hourglass on the right hand side, you can just wait, and then the appropriate time will appear. So say you need to be daytime for this spectacle to occur, or this exhibition to occur, it'll actually speed up time for you. So now we're here. So now we can go ahead and chat with this cat. Shayla says, we live near the wooded area, so we occasionally get roaches. Oh, God, especially if it rains and our cat also kills. Oh, God. Oh, that makes me die inside, Shayla. I've had to deal with them in the past, and it's just like a trauma thing. Like, it makes me, like, feel so vulnerable, and it's terrible. But I've had to deal with mice and roaches, and it was not pleasant. Had lots of experiences with those little bastards. Ooh, vermin. I always wonder, God, why did you create these vermin? I know there's a reason for them. I don't know what it is, but... New terms and conditions for Uber Eats is probably like, yeah, sign your soul away and whatever. I'm like, okay, fine. For a sandwich... Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to head downstairs. So I'm going to show you guys anything I do know. So these are battery cells. We're going to be plugging into those columns later on. But what you want to do first is work your way around here. Harry says the worst boss in the game. Yeah. At the time, it was pre-patch. So it was pretty difficult to actually activate your glide. I kept falling down the center. And I'll tell you guys exactly what I'm talking about here soon. But we'll be fighting a boss here in a little bit that's an actual pain in the ass. Shayla over on YouTube says, we see one like once a month or something. Yeah. No, that's not bad. It's just the fact that they exist on Earth is what freaks me out. I hate vermin. They just, they scare me. Well, I'll be damned. Son of a ass. Okay, hold on. That's not going to be good. Yeah, there you go. If it raises the 3, yeah, I'm screwed. I didn't know what was actually raised because my stupid light is on. So those two are raised. Whoops, I kind of screwed that up, didn't I? That's fine. This is it right here. Yay! Okay, got it. You have to get it to where it essentially will kind of do anything in a line, so the T's are what you really want. We like the T's. So we're going to put our hand in there, in the hole, see what happens. Pull the lever. This is going to activate the columns upstairs, but they do require batteries, so... Shayla says, I'm allergic to mosquito bites. I also wonder why God made them a mosquito. See, I think there's definitely a strange thing about mosquitoes to me that I'd have to study more, because their interaction with blood in particular, you know, and that's very unique. Only several animals really rely on that as sustenance, you know, so really interesting. But I'd have to definitely look into that. Why? So mosquitoes, yeah, they're more of a nuisance, and they're gross because, I mean, can you imagine if it bites someone that's like sick or has grossness in their blood, and then it bites you? Ugh, it's like, ugh, you know, nasty. But roaches and rats, You want to use your Axiom Force to go ahead and line it up. When you see the little leaves, that means you can go ahead, you're in the proper point, so then you can go and force palm punch that. You just punch the out of that thing, and you're good. So there's going to be 4 columns. It's pretty much like popping a AA in the remote, you know what I'm saying? This is what they did back in the, you know, medieval times, essentially. So that's 2. And you can, I mean, you can kind of see what's going on, but... Oh, hold on, I kept walking too fast. We're gonna go here, grab this thing. Pop this mother in here. Line it up as best you can. Oh, and then punch it right in the mouth. And then we have 1 more left, and he's gonna start his demonstration, which becomes quite an issue. You know, I know people that are allergic to ants and bees. Bees, it could be very dangerous, but the ant bites, oh my gosh, like, they get massive, massive bumps when they get bitten. Poor souls. Alright, so that's going to light up this orb, and the orb's going to activate. It's going to start creating a rift.
The gate at last.
And let's go ahead and watch and see what happens.
Success is within my grasp. He who breaks the chains of convention and seeks the truth.
Yeah, right.
Shall witness miracles.
See, but he's trying to create the miracles himself, which, from my eyes and my perspectives, that was what was blasphemous, and that's what got him caught up. Instead of humbly trying to understand the miracles, he's just trying to recreate them. God complex much? So obviously, the experiment's gone awry, it's unstable. Now he is eager to continue in spite of the actual danger. So we need to remove the core. So we're going to use our Axiom Force right here, grab this, and we're going to pull it. You can pull it off to the side, left or right's fine. And that creates an explosion that furthers the instability, causing all kinds of things to happen. Fam says some ants also have a stinger. Yeah, isn't that crazy? They have stingers or they have the pincers they can bite you with, but a lot of times, like, the ant bites are actually ant stings, which is really interesting. Only big ants truly bite, like with their, then cause that little itch, but the sting is like where you get the little, like almost like a mosquito bite type, and it hurts. Alright, so this is what Harry said over on TikTok, one of the worst bosses in the game, by far. Pre-patch it was. I don't know what it's like now, but we'll find out. Shayla says, I'm also allergic to wasp stings specifically. My middle son's allergic to ants and will go into anaphylactic. Oh gosh. Yeah, that's insane. Well, I hope that he has like the EpiPen or whatever he needs, because that's definitely... Those allergic reactions to bites are just insane. I actually heal really quickly, and I credit that to, I think, the autoimmune diseases I have. It's like my body is constantly healing, and it's so much so that it's damaging my own body. So, use Blinding Flash to reveal hidden weaknesses. Attack the enemy's weak points to neutralize them more effectively or deal damage. So, you see here, hold L1, then R1. So we'll do that. The R1 piece doesn't really work for me, but R1 is just, so you see there, it shows what the weakness is. That means force palm, right? So what that means for us is whenever it's steady like that, we're going to actually approach it. And so right now, we're just going to avoid and wait for it to kind of give us the opportunity like this. And then we're going to punch it right in the nards. Oh god, I was going to say nose, but then nards is fine. Nards work too. So that's one hit. And then we're going to go up again. Balls. So you kind of do want to anticipate when he's going to be in the center, so he'll teleport. But it's hard to see sometimes when he's doing, there you go, dumb stuff like that. And we got him. A second time. You only need to force palm punch his ass 3 times. No! I missed. I got him. Okay, good. Whee! So that's it. That's Tenebrum. That is the boss very quickly, if you do it correctly. If not, you're screwed. So Harry, How was that? That's the way you want to do it. Take out this boss much more quickly and effectively. Always use their weaknesses if you can, and I'll try and decipher what those weaknesses are as we come across them and, you know, as we approach them more and more, I guess.
Octavius's experiment went wrong.
Had I not granted him permission, I am to blame for all of this.
Yep, you suck.
Of Octavius.
Swallowed by the void.
A consequence of the experiment.
Oh yeah, he's screwed.
Now there was some occurrence at the Spire of the Stars.
So now we get access to the Spire of the Stars, and he's going to give us the key. I actually ventured there prior to, and I was like, oh man, I went all the way to the top, and I was like, I need a key. So a lot of times, if there's something that's blocking your progress that does require a key, that's a special type of key, then you can certainly get it from a main quest. Or back up, man. Getting way too close. Okay. So now we need to go ahead and head towards the actual institute. Oh, not the institute, the spire. So the spire is on top of the mountains here. There's a few ways to do things. Like you can scale like a normal person, or you can, you know, there's actually like a pathway. I'm trying to figure out where it's at. It goes all the way up, and we'll get to it, obviously, but I think you get to it from there, if I'm not mistaken. But there's a few other things you can do. For example, you can jump, and then you can do your force palm if you're not in like city limits or, let's see, anywhere you can technically do your attack. So trying to show you guys. But since it's kind of being a butt, we'll just go around. I'll show you guys vertical exploration here in a little bit. Another thing we can do, actually, is since we're here in the Institute, I'm going to show you guys how to get the Knowledge of Helm and another craft book. So let's do that really quickly. So we're going to jump in here. This path would take us to the spire. Anything that I happen to know, though, I am going to share that knowledge with you guys. As I said, my goal today is to release a video for you guys that shows you some hidden tips and tricks that I haven't really seen anybody talking about. So I'm sure, you know, there's so many people covering this game that you're going to see more and more of that. But I'll try and do some unique things that are really fun. The spires have the gold bar recipe. Oh, nice. Is it this spire in particular? Because I've been to several, but... Alright, so this dude is our contribution shop brother. Contribution shop for this.
Everything you see is paid.
He has the Scholar Stone stuff that you can technically get for free, just contribution points, but it's quite expensive. We already have the outfit from the black market merchant, so hard to say. So this knowledge helm here, we can actually take this book and we'll read it in just a moment. And then there should be another book around here somewhere. Alright. So now that we have those books, I think we need to go upstairs. I'm just trying to figure out the best path to do it. I think it's right here, in fact. Yeah, so the stairs right here. You're going to take the stairs. And then we're going to go up to the middle, and then we're going to go to the right from the split in the staircase. And there's the knowledge of Helm right there. It's so awesome, too. I'll show you guys how to use it. It's actually quite difficult to use. I've never used it to actually scan, but I can show you how to equip it and activate it. So this is a unique, if you would. So some special equipment must be assigned to a dedicated slot, pretty much on your food wheel. So I'll show you guys how to do it. They didn't have this note before, just so you know. The note was not there before. So that's pretty funny to me. We're going to go ahead and steal this book too, because this book will teach us a recipe. Come on, big guy. It's actually quite valuable. The Ranged Weapons Volume 3 is very valuable. So what we're going to do right now is go ahead and read these books. And there's more stuff here, but for now, I wanted to show you that. So this is what the helmet looks like, and I'll show you guys. It's pretty awesome, actually. So that's what we look like right now. I love that already. I love that. That looks great. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and read our books as well. So we'll put our cloak back on for now. And we have a handful of these crafting books, the ranged weapons right here, and then, of course, the book we got for the knowledge of Helm itself. So just so you guys know, it's really important that you actually scan each page. Like sometimes there's more than one recipe or piece of information on a given book. So you need to read left and right. You can't just scan and say, okay, the whole book's scanned. So don't do that. That's the key for the spires thing. What is all this junk? All right, here's the other books. It's the Spire of Insight near Steel Mountains. Okay, so to the south, I think, near the Catfish area. So make sure you read all this junk. Always makes sense to look at where it's blue or glowing. So you can't look at that, for example. So here I'd look here. And this is gonna, then if you look at the book, it'll show you acquired knowledge, you know, blank out of blank knowledge. So it'd be like 4 out of 5 or 5 out of 5 at this point. So this knowledge then becomes permanent, and then you can sell the book or give it away based on what you're, you know, what you're trying to do. They need to expand inventory space even more, not personal inventory, but the storage, because I'm approaching, like, it's getting really close essentially. And I'm just doing side quests and I'm finding so many things. It's getting a little out of hand. So here's the knowledge of Helm, the actual helmet that we obtained. It's so cool that you can find what you just learned about. It's just incredible, honestly. And always make sure you scan both pages. Now this particular one seems to have just the one, so that's good. But not every document or book works the same, so you do want to scan all the pages if there are more available to you. Now I do think there's something else on this side. We'll check it out really quickly. I forget what it was, if anything. Could be another book if I'm not mistaken. And then we'll go and do the spire. I'll show you guys how to solve that puzzle as well. So you get the alchemy formula for platinum. Platinum is even better than gold, by the way. So everybody's tripping about gold and stuff, but platinum actually requires gold bars. So this is even more valuable. So pretty awesome stuff there. But the platinum recipe, all of this is in the Skullstone Institute. So again, you're welcome. We got 3 items there. We got a crafting book, a recipe for platinum, and also the knowledge of Helm. So there you go. What is up, Dudley? How you doing? Dudley GT says, so I bought the game, bro, but I don't know what to do. I'm lost. Well, you can watch along this playthrough. I'm doing the main quest right now, and I'm showing you a few things and how to actually, anything that I know along the way, I'm showing you guys. So I just, for example, showed you guys a few extra like little tips and tricks and secrets there on how to get the knowledge of Helm, recipes, and crafting books. Aside from that, I do have a very helpful guide, Dudley, on my channel that shows you like within 15 minutes how to get a really powerful weapon and like 500 silver. So I can show you, and there's no cheating involved. So always take a look at that, and that will be a really good start. And then just watch along this guide if you want to do the main quest. If you want to do side quest stuff, like that is really up to you. It's however you want to tackle it, you know? But yeah, I mean, any tips, any questions you have, I can provide whatever tips. I mean, I've probably put in a good, I don't know, 30, 40 hours in the game, but pretty, you know, extensive learning sessions and much of those off-stream periods. Unfortunately, the first like 20 hours or so, I was sick, so I wasn't really paying attention, but ever since, I've been really absorbing and just soaking in all the knowledge. So any question you have, just let me know, my friend. Dudley GT. Welcome back, my friend. I was thinking about you the other day, man. I was just like, man, I am very thankful for you guys. I have such a great community. Yesterday was my 6-year anniversary, and we're going to be doing a community stream. So there's a poll on the channel as well. You guys can pick when you want to do the stream. It's going to be 6 hours to represent 6 years of streaming. So it's going to be a 6-hour-long stream. And it'll be so much fun because we can play together. So we'll be doing different games. Possibly Night Rain, possibly Arc Raiders, and then like one of the FromSoft games, so it'll be fun. Fam says, these kind of games definitely require your attention to everything or you might be lost. Yeah, and I think partially they want you to be lost. Like, I think they want you to get lost in the game, you know? Not like lost, like I don't know what the hell to do, but like get lost in it. Like find yourself and like go, oh, look at those mountains. I want to go to those mountains, you know? Oh, that tower over there. Go to that tower, you know? And things will happen. You'll find all these amazing pieces of loot. You'll set off a quest. You know, just really amazing stuff like that. Okay, so Dudley says, I did watch the video, but I thought it was mostly about money, so I'll rewatch it. Yeah, no, you can get money, which is, in my opinion, I've had the same 500 silver forever, and you don't really need money much unless you're wanting to purchase certain things from vendors. So it's nice to have it on you, but you get a two-handed sword as well. The two-handed sword is incredibly powerful, and it's a Hwando, and Hwando is essentially like the Korean equivalent to like a katana or a katana. That's pretty awesome. So, I mean, a lot of people were calling it a katana. Even I mistakenly did that. But it's a Hwando, which is kind of like the same, like what Fam reminded me of in Liza P, the two dragon swords. So, all right. So we're going to go ahead and activate this, insert the key. But yeah, it's not just about money. It's actually about the sword as well. Just having a good start and getting some good equipment early on and just teaching you kind of how to play the game. Like, explore everything, you know, think about looting different things and all that. Like, stealing now doesn't have a consequence like it did before unless you get caught. So, just like in real life. Hee. Just kidding. So, we have the Knowledge of Helm now in our possession. We're going to do this puzzle. This was one that was actually pretty easy for me to figure out. It didn't take me much time at all. The first thing you have to do, though, is interact with each of those individual kind of cells on each of the corner of the room. So I'll show you guys how to solve this puzzle as well. But yeah, currently I'm just doing a challenge run on this one, so this particular file. Alright, so go to each corner, and then you're going to push in these plates. Pay attention to the symbol, and then where the placement is on each of those 4 lights. So right there we have, like, let's just call it an hourglass or infinity or an 8 or whatever you want to call it. And I'll show you guys what that means. So we're going to activate this first. This should give us the core. And then we can insert that in just a moment. So we get the engraved stone. We'll do the same for this. So you see here the triangle is on the second level, if you will. So we're going to do the same thing here. And we're not going to remember that. I'm just kind of showing you guys. We'll come back and refer to these murals as information here. Alright, and now we're going to come over to this side, the left side of this little, I don't know, room. That one's already activated, and so this one's not. Dudley says, hey, by any chance, did you get to go on that trip you mentioned? Yeah, we went on a little road trip, and it was so much fun because it was just a few days off. And it was just nice to be able to spend time with the family and just, you know, again, enjoy time away from, as much as I love what I do, it's really nice and, you know, whenever you don't have to think about work and stuff all the time. Like, I find myself doing that so much. But no, it was amazing. It was an amazing trip, a little road trip. We just got to have some fun with it. And yeah, it was an actual blessing, man, just to have that time off and spend time with the family. But yeah, it was a short little trip, but it was good because I definitely kind of got inspired to do certain things on the channels. And unfortunately, though, right after that following weekend, after like a week or so, I got sick. And I had been sick from the launch week of Crimson Desert for just a few days ago. So I was like, oh man, so that really messed me up, but I'm doing great now. Dudley says, also, you're on PS5, right? By any chance you I'm not experiencing any lag, no. Not on Crimson Desert. Not on Crimson Desert. Okay, so here we have the circle and the cube. So the circle's in the top, the second place from the top, and then the cube is far right. So let's make sure all those are in place then. So circle is second from the top. That's good. And then cube, look at the cube. Cube is in the far right. So what we want to do is we can just get up here real quick, hover over, and then come down. The cube's all the way to the bottom, so just write it down to the bottom, okay? I have not experienced any performance issues with Crimson Desert at all. I don't even think it's crashed a single time yet. So now if we look at the figure 8, that's the top cell right there, and then the triangle is in the second from the bottom. So let's go ahead and find that. So top cell, that's good. And then second from the bottom for the triangle. So let's go ahead and get up there again. And you don't have to be all fancy like I did for the vertical exploration. You can actually just climb up there. Rox, what's going on? Hola. How are you doing? And then hop off. That should then activate this right here. And then we have the lift ready to go. So this lift is going to take us to, many of these lifts actually take us to the Abyss, which is really interesting because the Abyss in my eyes is always like down and deep, right? But the Abyss in Crimson Desert is above. So really interesting. Dudley says, I don't get much to play, but I don't get to play much, but I wish they gave an option to just pick things up rather than holding the button to pick up. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think it's because it's so easy to accidentally steal. They don't want you to do that. But if you, say for example, if you kill like a bunch of bandits, if you hold the button and you keep it pressed down, you can just run along them and you'll pick up all their loot instantly. So you don't have to like look down, loot, look down, loot. You know, it doesn't have to be that difficult. You can just hold the loot button and then just run over their corpses. You can pick everything up at once. Rock says, I'm fine. I just picked up 2 horses yesterday. Nice. Do you know how to toggle between the 2 horses? So far, I just know how to, I have this horse, this single horse registered. These are other mounts, the legendary mounts, etc. But I don't know how to necessarily toggle between. Oh, no. No. Yeah. I'm summoning from Enders. I hate the Abyss puzzles. I don't hate them, but they are tough. They are tough. I think the puzzles in general are quite tough, but I find them interesting and they're all different, so I don't get like bored with them. But yeah, I mean, they're a real pain in the ass. Like that puzzle was quite easy. I figured it out pretty quickly. Luke says, I think I may end up buying this game. I think you should. I don't even get any kickbacks in saying that. I'm just saying, like, it's a good game, man. Thanks for the tips. Of course, Rox. Yeah, I think you would love it. You liked Dragon's Dogma a lot, if I'm not mistaken. Didn't you? When we were playing through that? God, I don't remember. I think you mentioned you like Dragon's Dogma. Fam says, or you have a pet to help you pick up the loot. Absolutely. Fam, also a wonderful tip. Dogs help pick up the loot. I don't know. I think cats do too, but I know dogs do for sure. They'll pick up loot for you. But if you're looking like to pick up individual items like indoors, it's kind of best that it's not just like a free-for-all, like one tap and I pick it up, because that could cause you to steal things and really mess up your reputation. Platforming and camera targeting things in midair is so effed. That's funny. Dragon's Dogma 2. Dragon's Dogma 2 was good. I enjoyed it quite a bit. I did a challenge run in Dragon's Dogma 2. I was actually the first to beat the Dragon's Dogma 2 fists only, and I posted that video, but then there was someone that had, I think, done the previous game fists only, and it hit the algorithm so hard, and they did it a little bit afterward. But kudos to them, because they actually beat the boss at the end. I did the ending where I'm like, okay, I give up, so I beat the game, but I didn't fight the final boss because I wasn't ever able to increase my damage output so much. But it was pretty interesting. You didn't play the first one? Ah, okay. The first one was good too, honestly. The first one was good. Honestly, they play the exact same. You have updated visuals and like more abilities, but they play and feel the exact same. Dragon's Dogma 2 was more like Dragon's Dogma remastered. All right, activate this, and then from here, this is an interesting puzzle as well. What I did first is I didn't know what the hell to do, so I was like, what? So I just jumped off and I came over to this. Oh, balls. Okay. To this platform right here. And what you want to do is you have to activate these little, these giant columns here, and they will then have a magnetic pulse that either pushes or pulls these square platforms. So this one was kind of tough for me to figure out, but I did figure it out after like, I don't know, like it took me like probably 10 minutes to really be like, okay, what the hell? Because the game never tells you what to do. So, all right. So what we need to do first is actually activate this pillar. So you just have to toggle. We need the top right pillar, if I'm not mistaken. And you can kind of cheese some of these. So what we're going to do is, I think this would be the one I want to activate. So if I'm not mistaken, it should pull me through. There you go. So now you see my square being pulled through there, right? Luke says, I found aim assist in Stalker 2, so I'm hoping the gunfights get a bit easier. Nice. More Stalker 2, I see. Rock says, I fell off the abyss and I finished on a new land, and immediately a lot of soldiers came for me when I'm under level. Yeah, that sucks. You know, there's a kind of a few safeguards. Like you can kind of launch yourself up if you know if you're able to. I've fallen off a few times too, and I was like, oh shoot. All right, so now what we need to do is come around, and if I'm not mistaken, we need to come over to this little guy. So we're gonna tag this. And this is what I did. I mean, I did this a few days ago, so we're gonna go to the top right, the far, far top right. So let's see, that one right there. We're gonna operate that bad boy, and it should work. If it doesn't, I mean, it is what it is. We can get over there as quickly as we can. So that then sucks me over there. You finished in prison. 1 second, guys. My sandwich is here. Yay! Sammy time. I should totally get sponsored by Jimmy John's because I order so many damn sandwiches. Rock says, at least they teleported me to the prison in the very beginning. Well, that's very nice. That's nice of them. So now what you can do is you can just boost up here. Oh, do I not have that ability yet? No! That's fine. You can just walk around like a normal person then. And climb. And then once you're up here, it's much easier to climb. I actually had to spec into stamina a few times to be able to climb this or scale it. I had some difficulty getting all the way to the top. So I usually come to this part that's kind of like, I don't know, more grippy because it reminds me of the tutorial in the beginning. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to pop a few staminas. So we're going to use a few of these bad boys into stamina. See if I can get 5 there. That requires 3. There's no way in hell. No way in hell. That's just for giggles. Okay, so the clothesline's really good. So let's go ahead and get up here, and then we're going to climb. This should be sufficient for me to get up top. Yeah, I'm glad they at least sent you straight to prison. That's nice. It was very nice of them. Stamina is important, and we're going to need it anyway, so I'm okay with pumping in those abyss fragments. There's different classes of abyss fragments and artifacts too, so you just got to be mindful of that. I don't remember what happens here, actually. Oh, whoa, whoa, brother, hold on. Activate this, and then we should be good to go. Ellis Harrington. Oh gosh, Ellis Harrington, you are a scumbag. Get off my channel.
While all else changes, you alone remain unchanged.
He looks like a gray man. Why don't you be like my dad or something? Insanity. Do 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 do.
Oh, is
Or that's us. He was wearing the Hellfriend set? Oh gosh. He did have nice armor.
Greymane, are you unharmed? I was startled to see you fall from the sky.
Dudley says, yeah, you gotta use the lamp indoors to look.
I'm all right.
That is kind of annoying
Saw Octavia.
because everything gets this like blinding yellow light, Dudley, so it does get a little annoying for sure. But you kind of get used to it, unfortunately. You can, if it's light, if there's good enough lighting, you can turn it off and you'll just put your hand up and have the blue light to point. So they've patched it to where you can more easily identify things. Before it was very difficult to line up the reticle, and they actually changed that within like the first week. So
Standing there.
Fam says he's wearing the Hellfriend set.
Look as if he knew me. And then I was from the abyss.
Luke said nope.
Your words are concerning, for that is not a place where just anyone may tread. I must uncover the man's identity, find out what drew him there, and why.
Not all the time. You can actually loot without holding your lamp. Sometimes if you really want to aim, you can, but if you as long as you don't have your weapons out, you should be able to loot. I'll give you an example. I'll try and find an example.
Act with caution.
Caution. Also, the precise jumping is awesome, says Dudley, but why not make the character detect surface and land you on it? We got some honey tea. Rock says, oh, and they removed my mask. I need to buy it again. Just kill bandits. You can get it for free, Rocks. Or you can buy it from any one of the black merchant vendors. Luke says, do you think these people get much business poaching on streams? No, not unless you're an absolute fool. I think a lot of young people that are like really eager to do anything, which is like 90% of the community. Never mind. Yeah, they probably may get some money. I was gonna say, if you're really young and desperate, and like, so I say young, meaning like just inexperienced, naive, ignorant, whatever. Yeah, I'm sure you'd be eager to do anything to make it work. Because a lot of these people, they lie. Like a lot of people say they're making it, and they say they're successful in doing this content creation thing or streaming, and they don't. You don't make a lot of money doing it. I am a full-time content creator that streams. And streaming is a very small portion of the revenue. I could not survive. I could not eat if I just streamed. So I want to change that, but I'm gonna always be honest with you guys. In terms of statistics and how much people make, and the percentage of actual creators on the platforms that actually make a living, or even more than $1,000 a month, is unreal. You'd be surprised at what those numbers are. So it's just a lot of people lie, and so because they're lying, they're like, they fake it till they make it, right? And they'll use things like bots, and they'll use different types of any kind of method possible to be able to hopefully achieve what they're trying to do, their dream, so to speak, but they do it in unsavory ways. So, you know, scumbags, scum of the earth. But they got fooled, you know? They took the bait. We're going to return to Howling Hill. We went ahead and rang the bell, so we're good there. But yeah, it's just things that, I mean, you know, unfortunately, just people get, or if you're desperate enough, anything looks enticing, you know? All right, man. V Studios is busting out all this stuff over on TikTok. Hold on, brother. You type fast. Fam says you can find the whole set in the Menace. V3 Studios over on TikTok says stay away from Bloodsteel Camp and Steel Mountain. It's currently bugged where audio breaks. Far south of Hernand, above the L in Steel. Okay. If you can bear it, the T forward 2 landing hand and crab was sold from the vendor at. So V3 Studios, does the audio's bugged just temporarily? Is this on what console are you playing on? What platform are you playing on? Does it go away after you restart, or you know, how does it? Give me more details. Also, thank you. And then Rox over on YouTube says, Pearl Abyss really likes to put everything very windy. They love the wind effect. But Pearl Abyss is also going to be real quick to deliver patches and experiences to the player, quality of life experiences, because of the fact that they're used to being a live service kind of company. So, oh man, this sandwich is so good, guys. The bread is perfect. It's not like yesterday's bread, it's today's bread. Man, am I sleepy? Did I just crash? Now Hernan is in a new state of being. It's now in the harvest situation. It's pretty cool too. This is going to be freaking awesome, by the way. Luke says, on that note, it helps loads. Yeah, exactly. I didn't even think about it. I was thinking from my perspective, but now, given what this platform is all about primarily, yeah, they're going to make tons of money. Rock says, the plants, the flowers, the trees moving a lot every time, but not your hair. Your hair does move. If you do your force palm, your hair blows back. It's pretty awesome. Really good facial expressions, too. Fam over on YouTube says, oh, yeah, you can also have the set of those green dress kids. Oh, they're so cute. The little Peruvian fairy kids. I actually found a way into their village.
This leg's still fine.
If you guys want to know how to get in the village, let me know and I'll tell you guys. It's kind of a spoiler.
I'm looking for the grey mains.
V32 says it's on all platforms. It can crash a PC but goes away on restart. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for sharing that, V3, over on TikTok. Fam over on YouTube says, yeah, that's the Spire of Insight there. Everybody's looking for that then, it seems. Rox says, nice fam, I go for the armor for sure. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
He may need your help. Oh, take my leave.
I'll think about it.
I'll think about it.
To the banquet. We're reaping the rewards of
We're gonna jam out. V3 says, however, it will come back if you go there and the camp isn't cleared. Must clear the camp. Okay, interesting. I'm sure they'll fix it. They'll patch that real quick. Rox says, have you started chapter 5 now? I don't know. I don't know what chapter I'm in. I'll find out.
Damien's from Demonis, isn't she? She must have fled for a reason. Shouldn't we let her know?
Aye, we should.
Could the delegation
V3 says, you're in chapter 4, about to be chapter 5. Thank you. Thank you, V3.
Yeah,
And thanks for the warning, too. I really appreciate that.
get past them.
Hold on. Where is Damien anyway?
She went out to see someone. Said she had something to look into.
Fam, the platinum bar recipe
Tell her.
is
I'll find her and let her.
probably has something to do with that platinum recipe that I found in the Skullstone Institute. So that's pretty awesome. Damien is now unplayable. Uh-oh. But why? Let's go ahead and I guess we could sell some stuff. Oh, we don't have our blacksmith yet. I'm getting all my files mixed up. V3 says, I'm warning all streamers. I don't want them to stumble there and ruin their stream. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That's very kind of you. Doing the Lord's work, I see. One stream at a time. But no, I appreciate that. Take care, V3. Thank you.
Royal Trade's the best. Need something packed? You've come to the right person.
All right. You can take that, good sir. You can take this. This dude needs like a bunch of stones. Fine timber. Good fine timber. 66 out of 102. I don't have all the space. I guess I could wear that. Dun, 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 dun. Oh my gosh, I thought that was a freaking cockroach. I was gonna scream. It's a fruit fly. Fruit flies are kind of
I'll be
cute.
here if you need me.
Alright, so we're gonna change our garb up because I don't want to be wearing DLC stuff. We gotta wear regular stuff. Dun, 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 dun. What else do I have on? Okay, yeah, we're good now. No more DLC stuff. Rox says, "Are you on PS5 Pro or PS5 Standard, brother? I am a content creator that started from. I am a regular PS5 guy. I don't think I've had a Pro anything. I've never had a Pro controller, a Pro console, base. Thank you, Luke. Luke knows. I am not YouTube rich. I am YouTube surviving." Fam says, "Do you have? Did you see the trailer in your camp? Did you have the trailer in your camp on the main save?" I think I'm opening it right now because I'm doing a quest where you have to get dyes, so like different dyes to color your items, and I think I'll end up doing that. But you have to get ingredients, specific like creatures and bugs to create the dye. So I'm like, oh man. How do I know? Oh, where's the dragonfly patch? You know, so I have to. It's really hard to find that, and I just started doing other stuff instead. But I do want to have the tailor. You can physically change your appearance, like for example, your hair, and what do you call it? Hair and hair color, and like beard length and things like that. It's pretty cool. I'm in the first one, the PS5 Fat standard from 2022. Yeah, same. Yeah, my PS5 is. I have to take it apart and clean the fan and do stuff like that all the time. It's my baby's old and I use it every day, so. Oh, what am I doing? I'm over here running. Why are you so fast? I'm eating. This game runs like butter. Butter. I'm on regular, bro. Yeah. I am a simple man. I just have what I need, you know? I'm one of those kind of guys. How is it running smooth like this? I don't know. It has the first components before, you know, COVID impacted the ability to have certain things that they had to then switch out in the later models. So I've had this since COVID. 2020, I want to say. Yeah, it's smooth as butter. I think it's beautiful. Rock says, always in vertical. I only clean it weeks ago for the first time. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, I have to do mine pretty regularly. Maybe it's because I have cats. I don't know. Little bastards. I love them. And sorry that I have to eat, but I am quite hungry, so. I apologize because I don't know. I don't know if I don't really watch anybody, but I don't think I'd mind, but I'm over here stuffing my face. Not too much dust. That's good. On perform, no, I have it on balanced mode, I think. Let me check. How can I check in settings, I think? So I have all that. So no, yeah, just balanced. Rock says, I'm drinking a beer. Heck yeah. Enjoy your beer. Dudley says, what? How? I was unbalanced and it was lagging. I haven't had any lag, brother. I haven't had a lag or a single crash. I play the game in performance mode. Nice. Me too. That's the only way I stopped it lagging for me. That's insane. I play all my games in performance mode. Yeah, I play it on whatever the default is. I think balance was default, right? I don't think I changed it. I may have. I think in the first stream, people were telling me to change settings, but I was so out of it. I had taken so much Dayquil that day. I was like, huh? What are you saying? Yo, Rock, same, says Dudley. I love this freaking game. From being like, yeah, it's mid, 7 out of 10, to being like, nah, this is good. It's really good. I was just in such a bad state of mind because I was sick, so I was being fairly critical, and I wasn't learning things so quickly. And at launch, there were some things, huge quality of life things I needed to address. Within 1 week, they addressed those things and made the game phenomenal. So, balance is default. Okay, nice. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's awesome. I'm glad it works. I need to actually clean the fan. I'll probably do that this weekend or something. What are we doing? Go to Hernand proper. Rock says options and safe mode of the oh. There's actually an option in the safe mode to be in safe mode. Seems too safe. Seems boring. Shake my head. Console settings. How can I do that? I'm not tech savvy. We go to the very outside gates of Hernan. Oh, sorry. My bad, dude. Safe? I don't know. You have to ask Rocks. I'm not sure what safe mode even does. It probably makes sure that it doesn't overheat or keeps the performance nice and low. Keeps the performance nice and balanced, I mean, in terms of, like, not pushing your device too hard. I don't know, though. Maybe my console's dusty. If the fan is it'll overheat and it'll just crash and turn off, but I don't know if it would cause any. It would cause overheating more than anything. Just my arm. It'll be fine. Okay, Dudley, Rox is giving you like steps, so I'm not gonna read these because I'm gonna ride this horse, and I don't need to change my settings. So, but definitely take a look. Tame the horse. Where's the horse? Come here, buddy. It's a pretty horse too. Come here. So Rock, I mean, I guess you already tamed 2 horses, so never mind. You don't need this anymore. Ugh. You use the left stick and aim it towards the tail. So this is the horse taming minigame allows you to tame wild horses. Move the left stick in the opposite direction of the horse's pull, which means the tail, to keep control. The taming gauge fills in as you successfully counter its movements. Fill it completely to succeed. Hold on until the end to tame the horse. Obviously, it helps if you have more stamina too, so. Oh man, this one's crazy. We did it! Yay! Nice. Very nice. Okay. Take the horse to the stable. I liked it. Man, this horse looks really nice for what I have. I mean, can I keep it? Can I keep it? Oh, goodness. Goodness, goodness. I love this horse. It's got a beautiful mane, too. It's almost like, and it's got like the nice fuzzy little hooves. I look so badass in this file. Fam says my method is more like for PC. Oh yeah, Fam is one of the PC boys. Oh, easy there. The wagon driver. Oh, that's her horse.
Easy now. Good girl. Thank you.
Rock says I only do that like 2 times a year. Okay, cool.
Something must have startled her.
Something or somebody.
Will you be alright staying here?
I like Newman. Good voice actor. He does a lot of work. He was in Cyberpunk and things like that
I've
too.
already taken precautions.
So,
What kind of precautions?
I was counting on it, actually. One of my informants is among their ranks.
Oh, I see.
It's the perfect chance to learn more about Demonis's inner dealings. Maybe find a clue to my story.
Maybe. Just maybe.
is that what you're doing here?
So she's looking for her sword master's
I
whereabouts.
told you why I'm on the run, did I?
I did, Rox, several like this weekend or several days ago. I think in the I don't know, Thursday, Friday stream I mentioned oh, I want to have a black horse for my main file, and I found it. It was amazing.
I will do everything in my power to find her.
Oh, the camera method. I see, fam. I thought you were talking about the reboot, the PC method. I mean, you know, like the performance settings. You're talking about riding the horse. Yeah, that's that weird PC stuff. Fam, do you play on keyboard and mouse, or do you play on controller? Althea, I want the horse, damn it. You are so cool, Damien.
She's normally very calm. I've never seen her start.
I want to get her that sexy armor. She's got the sexy girl armor. I've only had like one thing that I've actually found, and that's hers aside from rapiers, and that was the cloak. A cloak that I found. Did you find your black horse? Yeah, so I found the black horse on my main file, like, I don't know, maybe Friday or something, Friday night maybe. So I know exactly where it's at. I even showed it on the map. So if you want the black horse, which is Rocade, or Rocade, I don't know how to say his name. He's right here, just northwest of Steel Mountains, next to this pond here. If you go to near Payloon, which is pretty far north, there's going to be another lake around here somewhere, and that's where you would find what's his nuts, Roiler, the white horse. Yeah, I found it. The Rocade or Rocade is my favorite horse. Keyboard and mouse, fam? Wow. So you're like, must like hardcore PC guy. I can't even understand how you can play that way. It's very difficult for me. I commend you for your skills, because I can't do that. It's very hard for me. Oh, that sandwich was so good. Thank you guys for letting me eat. That was, oh, that's gonna hold me over.
For our ailing king, Grand General
Mr. Circus.
ensured today's event be most
Circus.
well then. I do hope you enjoy.
Grand General Bastille.
Yes, one of the orchestrators of that incident.
Ah, there you are.
Greymane.
Yeah, I love Rocade, or Rocade. It's my favorite horse.
I told you he'd come.
I heard the news. But did you really need my help?
Let us hope it's just an old man's needless worry. Just relax and enjoy the festivities. Let's go inside.
It becomes a whole issue.
Yes, come along.
This is going to be great, by the way, because
To begin,
we'll be able to face off with another boss.
Duke Caliburn has not been seen since that day.
Caliburn.
The one behind the blood coronation.
And they come in here and they start making a bunch of racket
That ousted
and ruckus
the
and
Valkyrian nobles.
bring in a wounded creature. That I didn't like how they handled this.
It's the Demonist delegation. Oh, it's started.
Prom queen wave. Pageant queen, right? It is a legendary horse. It's amazing. Rocade is a legendary horse, and so is Roiler. I don't know if it's Rocade or Rocade, but the spelling is interesting. I only have Rocade or Rocade. the black horse because that is all I need. I love the black horse. I'm gonna before I end this stream, guys, I'm gonna show you my other file, okay? Remind me or I will forget. Does everyone like it? Yes. Motion capture? Yes. Keyboard and mouse, I couldn't do it, fam.
Bountiful harvest season.
Especially all the Souls likes and stuff you play. How do you do that?
On behalf of the King of Demonis, Grand General Bastir has arranged this grand...
There's also a red one. Ooh, that's beautiful. Oh, yeah, I don't even know where that's at. That's probably Crimson Deserty. Probably east. I'd say Demonis or Delicia. I've never even been that far aside from the one time I was just breaking the game in that stream. I rode around on a train for like 20 minutes. I was like, this game's freaking amazing. I said freaking amazing, my bad. I bleeped myself out, but then I was like, let me do it again. Let's do it with the sensor this time. See, I don't like how, like, why are they doing this? Like, it's just cruel. I don't like it. Another one, Kimura. Yeah, this is just cruel. It just makes me mad. That's why I'm glad he breaks free, honestly.
What are you playing? Quickly, kill the monster!
Rokad, Roiler, and Kimura.
Don't get too close. Let this serve to remind you.
Altea was the horse that
Kingdom of Demonis.
Damien was wearing. I was using, and I'd like him. Uh-oh. Oh, gosh. Oh, my goodness.
Get out of here now.
I won't leave you.
You need to protect the Marquis. I can handle the beast.
Also, I need to put on my other earring. I just remembered. 3 legendary horses in the game. Black, white, and red. That's so cool. Literally my favorite colors. Oh! No! Hold on. Ball! What? Wow. I died instantly. I will not be using revive pills. That'll be another thing for me. Another restriction. No revive pills. Because, I mean, I don't know. To me, if you could just use 100 heals, I mean, I shouldn't have died there anyways, right? Is he not the boss from Kazan? Yes. He's Yatuga. Yeah. Yatuga, and he's also like a mix of the... Oh, I look like another boss too. The one with the horns. In RDR2, there are 5 Arabian, 3 wild, 2 only you can buy in the stable. Wait! Why do I keep doing that? Wait. Since you can pause... I need my other earring, please. The Oath of Darkness. And what else? I got my foods ready. I will use revive pills like in general, but not on boss fights, okay? And there was something else I wanted to do. Oh, skills, right? I don't have any points. Yes. Lovely. What the ass, man? Ugh, he hurts so bad. Quit! What am I supposed to do? He kicked my ass in general, but even with the knowledge I have, he's still really hard. I was dual wielding when I fought him. Like Kirito style. Sir? I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do. Maybe if my shield would be able to protect me better, but... Yikes! Phase 2, baby, let's go. Rox says you need to mount on his back. Are you kidding me? That sounds awesome, but I won't be able to stab him. Whoa! How do I mount on his back? Ooh! I'm trying, Rox. What do I? It's not working. You need to mount his back. That's interesting. I won't be able to use the knife, though. Black and gray when in the stable. You're talking about for RDR2. Red Dead Redemption 2. How do I do this? I don't know how to grab on his back. I'm gonna try, but brother, I can't do it, Rox. What do I do? Am I on his back? No, I'm not. I'm not on his back yet. Wait. I'm not on his back. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna try one more time the back method, and if not, I'm just gonna kick his ass from the front. Yeah, I can't get on his back. Whoa! That didn't work. I'm dead. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna go for the normal punch in the face method. I like that. I know some cool methods to kill bosses, which I've been using. But I can't use like my sword glint because I'll accidentally pull my sword out and then I can fight the guy. So I don't want to do that necessarily. So yeah, you said that. Yeah, the Royale location is paying homage to the White Arabian in RDR2. That's pretty awesome. I like how it just like it kind of brings together a lot of these games. So there really is a big Red Dead Redemption influence, I would say. I really don't want to have to do that every time, but whatever. Kicked his ass. Wait! Go! Ain't no way. No! Okay. I started off really good there. We just go with the R2s then. I may need to unlock that skill. Possibly. Oh! He actually caught it. Let's put a smile on that face. You see that you use sword glint there. Whoa! And he has to jump. Whoa! The backflip. He grabbed me. That's phase 2, baby. Let's go. Damn. I need better food right now. No! There's no way. That was so epic too, my gosh. Why was that so epic? Bro got the Hulk treatment, I sure did. That was insane. He's a John Cena fan? Yeah, definitely. He was like, "Grah, grah." I did that double punch and I was like, hell yeah. And then he was invincible. And I was like, no. He was invincible during that, which was so annoying because I would have killed him. That was his last hit. And it looked freaking epic too. And just so you guys know, you don't have to mash buttons. You can just press. Or hold. Like for example, I'm just holding R2. That's all you gotta do. And then you just do your flurry of strikes. You don't have to, it's not a button masher per se. I wish there's a way to move fast. Like, I don't know. I don't know how to dodge better in this game. Phase 1 down. I can't believe it. Bite and then smile. Permanent smile mode activated. Maybe this boss is just supposed to fling you around everywhere. I'm just gonna block, see what happens. Doesn't work. I'm blocking. He just missed. Right in the butt. Alright, this is where we get destroyed. I think the fight maybe is just supposed to have you flinging around the entire time. I think this is lore accurate. Backflip time. Oh, nice hit, sir. Golly. I did block and it didn't matter. That's phase 3, babies. Is it? Did we do it? Oh, I love it. Oh, I feel bad for the creature though. And at least he didn't die. But we should at least put him out of his misery. He's been shot like 50 times. That was insane. GG's, guys. That was Yatuga from the first Berserker Kazan, fists only. We did it here. We did it here. The Grove's Thorn. We did it, guys. Hell yeah. Oh, me first. Okay, so Dudley says, I just got me a sandwich from the store. Very nice. Kind of want fried wings extra crispy. I've been craving wings myself. What is it? Pan fried? Ooh. I'm not sure what's so special, but it's like, yes, yes. All the things. That's fine. Alright, we're gonna speak with Damien and then get on out of here. Is that a gorilla? Sort of. It's a Karush the Slayer. Crazy brute, but it's really sad, the story, the way they treated him, so I'm kind of okay with him being crazy and mad, because I would be too. Fam says you have to max out the grappling skill to grab from behind. Rock says, oh, that's what I saw. And Rock says, sorry, I thought it was the gameplay. No, I don't know. I wasn't sure.
But it's clear he has no intention of leaving Hernand in peace.
Not a problem at all.
And from what I found out, there's good reasons to believe that that beast wasn't the only thing he sent.
Uh-oh.
Let's keep your voice down.
There's talk that others...
Bryant Alexander 414 on the TikTok says how to get the deer head. I showed it earlier in this video. So if you just need to watch this video and I'll show you exactly how to get it. It's whenever I reach Carranzo. I'll show you very briefly on the map, but you'll have to watch the video and just rewind it a bit so you can see.
Another force moving against you.
Damien, we should move before someone spots us.
I'll dig deeper into this. Please, stay alert.
Rock says, I didn't know it was the finisher move. Yeah, I didn't either. Alright, let me show you how to get it, Brian. Just 1 second. So, I'll show you at least on the map. I can't show you exactly because it's going to take way too long. So, alright. Let's look at this letter really quickly. Unsealed letter. Alright, so... which stuff? Continue your acts of goodwill. I intend to. Alright, so on the map, if you go pretty much where the E is, you go all the way south. If you're following the main quest, you'll find your way to Scala Stone. And from there, this is Scala Stone right here. You go through Carranzo first. And as you get to Carranzo, there's going to be a little area here. You're going to find your way past the wrestling arena. And when you come here to the wrestling arena, you go past it. There'll be a cave you enter and then make a left up the steps. It'll wind around to the right, past a little cooking pot. And then all you need to do is focus Force Palm, which is the ability you learn to get into the Skullstone Institute. And you'll break down the wall. And there's a chest there where you can find the reindeer helmet. Dudley says, hey bro, have you beaten the game already? No, not at all. I have not beaten the game at all. But I am working on doing a challenge run for it for my first playthrough. My first complete playthrough. Alright, the missing seal. Go meet the witch. Okay. Where is this witch? I have to do Okay. It's kind of far. That ending, grappling behind, might be a hint from the dev, so you can do that to them. Yeah, for sure. Like big creatures like that or something. I don't know. I didn't even see. I haven't seen it, so like if it was like a trailer or something, I didn't see it. Ooh, I almost fell on his head. Well, I look very awesome. I should say so myself. Definitely need some matching gloves and stuff, but no, Dudley, I haven't beaten the game yet, actually. This is my first playthrough. I just have seen some of the stuff, and everything I know and everything I've learned, I'm sharing with you guys, you know? How far is this? That's way the balls over there. I want a new horse, but it's fine. Oh, that's not correct, is it?
Run.
What trailer? It's in the ending of the fight when you grapple him from me. Oh, I see. That's what you're talking about. That ending scene. Oh, that's what you're talking about. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, like it's saying this is what you could have done. Except you didn't. Yeah, I didn't do what I was supposed to do. That's my bad. But it's fine. I should have increased my grappling, but I don't have a lot of abyss fragments right now. I'm actually pretty low on the abyss fragments. So I have to keep looking at the map. Pretty low on the abyss fragments, so I use them for stamina and everything else. I was desperately needing to complete that abyss puzzle. But yeah, that's a good observation, fam. At the ending scene, when I got on his back and stabbed him, that was 100% probably what Rox saw in the other gameplay that he was watching. I thought it was a trailer or something. I didn't know. But you're talking about the actual cutscene that we saw. Yeah, that's cool. Well, fists are incredibly strong. I don't know if you guys saw the damage, but whenever I was pumping out that those R2 strikes, I mean, the amount of damage I was doing was pretty massive. I'm going to tell you that it felt easier doing unarmed than fighting him with weapons. When I fought him with weapons, I mean, it was even worse. Let's do it. Yeah, crispy, like extra crispy wings sound delicious. I've been craving those for like a week now, but nobody else wants them. I'm like, well, I don't want to be the only one partaking, so yeah, like some really nice wings. I had a sandwich as well, though. Funny thing enough, Dudley, we ate the same thing. I ordered a sandwich, but I wanted I wanted some crispy wings. I mean, 100%.
Get going.
That's where the oreback crab farming comes into play. So you have to jump on the oreback crabs. Orbic.
Stand. Run.
Oh no. There's brothers.
How many more do we need?
Not too many. Only 3 more.
Why are we busting asses for those bleed fuckers anyways?
Hmm.
Oh, what a load of shite.
So I don't know how to do this ability, but I think I pressed L1 right before a strike and it did something. So I'm going to go into my skills and see if I maybe unlock that. I see. The farming for, I forgot what it was, but you mentioned it. It was,
Ourselves a nosy rat.
of Crab Village or something specifically, if I'm not. The ruined castle, that's right. And you leave one alive, you go back to it, reset the area, that's it. That was easy. Did anybody run away? Oh. They're just all dead. Okay. Well, that works too. Now, this place I actually visited before the quest, and I was like, what the heck? There's like nothing beneficial here. Just a bunch of traps. So we actually do need to pull out our weapon. So we can do... Actually, I guess we don't have to, but just do this. Oh, maybe not. You do have to have your sword out to glint. Burn the bramble patches down. Also on my main file, I had gone and explored this place because it was like something about the Spider Queen. And then I reactivated the factory and got like this fertilizer, and I was like, what the heck is happening? But it was pretty cool. Hopefully my singing's good. Anytime you see your lantern turn red, that means there's a trap nearby, so just be careful. You can hear the woman screaming. You wouldn't actually hear her had you come here prior to the quest activating. Trust me, I know. She's in there, actually, but you don't actually even have to use a key. You can just crawl through here. She's just talking to herself like a psychopath.
Please, save me.
You can speak to Tanya here. Ooh, Fam says, or maybe kill the queen, Bismuth Orbic. Bismuth Orbic? That's awesome. And get a ton of rare minerals. And also, you get yourself a tailor. I like my hair and my beard, but I could go for a little fuller beard, you know? Maybe some, yeah, I mean, he kind of has my style, except he has better hair than I do, you know? I have better abs, but whatever. Don't care. I will visit you later, honey buns. May wisdom guide your path. And also yours. Alright, let's see what we got. Typically, I don't remember there being anything in here. There. Except this. Except this abyss artifact. It's not worth it. I'm just kidding. Totally worth it. Alright. Whoa! Oh yeah, that's right. There's a book in here. Definitely worth using your key for. Red book right here. This will teach you how to make bow stuff. I wish we learned how to craft arrows, but interestingly enough, you typically instead learn how to craft the bows, which is funny. That's funny to me. Let's take a look at the book and read. Do some light reading. Oh. Oh. And that's it. So now we can actually sell that, or we could gift it to somebody, right? And if you do, you want to gift it to somebody that's going to kind of have the most benefit from it or gain trust from it, you know? Gain the most amount of trust. So now we have to meet Eloin the Witch. Another thing I can show you guys that's kind of fun is if you unsheath your weapon and then you double tap the stow weapon, which is just left on the D-pad, just double tap it for sword and shield. And you typically do a little flourish depending on which weapon you have. But not all weapons have the animation. So if I were to equip a sword, for example, and then double tap it, you do a little flourish. Not every weapon has it though, so. Just little cool stuff. I mean, little fun things I just like for you guys to know that I'm kind of learning along the way. Many of these things I've been sharing with you, like the little interesting things, will be in the video for tonight. I do need to, hopefully I'll be able to post that tonight. I just need to capture footage for it, and it's kind of a pain. But once I get all the footage, then I can show you all the secrets. I'm going to do like 10 tips and a bonus tip at the end, and then we'll kind of go from there, and if that video does well, we'll do more and more. Get away, you demons! There's so many fighters. Bandits are everywhere. Cliff the Reader. Same with the pistol and revolver and RDO. Oh, nice. That's so cool. Little flourishes you can do. Am I even going the right way? Nope. No, I'm not. We need to make some left turns over here. Oh, my neck. No! Oh, hold on. That's not cool, man. They have... No! I failed the challenge. No! Why in the world would you do that? Challenge failed. Challenge failed right there. Gotta restart the whole run. Are they free? I was trying to free you dummies. Maybe I can check some there. Well, I gotta delete the entire run and start over, guys. Just kidding.
I can go home thanks to you.
Get on the horse, Cliff. Damn you. Fooling around with all this, saving somebody, and then I hit somebody with a weapon. My gosh. Ooh, I always wanted to fight a big guy. Come here, you big bastard.
You were meant to die quickly.
Wait, they died really fast. Do it. Have to start all over. No, I'm just kidding. That'd be terrible, wouldn't it? If it was a boss fight, I would have died though and restarted for sure, but it was just a little enemy. One hit and he died. Like, who dies in one hit, you know? Scum of the earth. Bandits, I say. Raccoons. Raccoons are kind of cute though. Where is this place? Okay. Witch's house. And one of these areas is going to be kind of run down, if I'm not mistaken. And you can get a shield that you can actually obtain just from a drop, but it's a relatively rare drop, but this is a fixed location for you to find it. Well, that's not it. The fishery. We gotta restart, guys. The whole file is invalidated now. I'm just kidding. April Fools. Are this where those crazy plants are that kill everything? I think so. The game is not prepared for a fist-only run. No, it wants you to do non-fist things. And I'm like, I prefer to use the fisties. The fisticuffs. Yeah, down in that village, you can get a shield there. It's not, it's a sucky, ugly, bright yellow shield, so it's gross, but... And it's one you can get from enemies anyway, so... Not quite a unique drop, but it is a fixed drop, so that's nice. Dudley says the big guys are pushovers. Yeah, I literally just punched him and he just fell over. I was like, oh. He's not nearly as tough as I thought he was. Where are the witches? I missed it again, didn't I? How am I missing this? I'm gonna stop chatting with you guys. You guys are distracting me. I'm just kidding. I'm just not paying attention. Was it here? Or was it over there, maybe? Yeah, I don't know how I missed all this. I was not paying attention at all. Alright, let's go bust up in here. These witches are actually pretty important because they can get you all kinds of different things you wouldn't normally be able to obtain, like, and deal with abyss gears and cores.
Kindness springs from wisdom.
What's up?
I've long awaited the threat that would lead. As you know,
The big guys are pushovers, man. I just knocked them out with like one
it is our
Kamehameha.
balance between this world and the abyss. But of late,
I've cleared maybe 2 of the 4 sanctums on my main file, and they're pretty easy. I should show you guys actually how to do it.
and uphold order,
Teach you some stuff.
seek to seize them.
There's a lot of mechanics to them
Darkness.
that are
I ask that you help
it's just a lot to
restore
figure out.
fallen sanctuaries and restore order.
All right.
all right. Yeah. That's cool. That's all he's like, all right. I'm all over it. Witches across the continent harness inside the power of the Abyss in their workshops. Visit them to unlock sockets for Abyss gears and embed or extract them into your equipment. You can also craft basic gears or merge multiple together to develop special variants. Crow collar, that's awesome. Okay, so now can I chat with you, honey buns?
You'll find what you seek here.
Embed means like you can place it in any of these slots, but these are currently like,
See what calls to you.
I don't know, they're not open yet. You have to unlock them. So you would go here to unlock the cores. I have to sneeze. Oh gosh. What did I say? Fish, fish, fish. Oh man, I tried not to sneeze because it's so loud. Okay, that was good. Could mute myself if I'm fast enough. Oh, what a terrible thing. Health every 0.2 second. Oh, 0.2 every 1 second. And then slashing reads. I haven't even used that yet.
I've been waiting for you.
Create socket. How come I couldn't create? Oh, I have to. Okay.
You'll find what you seek here.
Craft abyss gear. We can also buy stuff.
Welcome.
Oh, please. Can't sneeze. Gold bar. Holy water, okay. Mercury and brimstone. I don't know where brimstone is, but I do have some. Mercury, I don't know where it's at yet. I haven't found it. So it looks like a chance-based kind of crafting system.
Find what you seek here.
50% chance, whatever else. I didn't, actually, because I'm still confused on how to craft stuff, but it's fine. Let me sell you some things. Create some space here if I have any. Whoa, what is that? Equipable on melee weapons or shields. That sucks. Okay. Take the warts. I pick that up from What's His Nuts. Take the liquor because it gets lonely out here. Stamina actually is going to be important for my build, so.
I have been waiting for you. Our paths will cross soon.
Honey tea. And you can buy cauldrons. I actually purchased one and I have it in my house. Your house is actually situated just right around the corner from the the Howling Hill area. So, all right, now we got to go back to Hernand. We're gonna fast travel there. I should have picked up a fast travel point. There must be one nearby. Let me double check. There's got to be one nearby because there's no way you have to run back 1,000 miles each time. Oh, that's right. And my little points aren't working either. My points of interest aren't highlighting. So glint wouldn't be useful anyways. I don't like that bug. That's something. Oh yeah, I did this too. Oh my gosh, this puzzle took me like 45 minutes to figure out. This puzzle took me so long. Rock says it's the best. What's the best? Yeah, that particular puzzle, oh my gosh, that was hard. I am looking for... It must be over here. There's got to be a fast travel point, because I don't want to have to like go back and then run across the whole city again. Did you see the Drake's Fall Gorge on your map yet? Drake's Fall Gorge. I think that's to the east in Demenis. It's like in between Demenis and Hernand, like right in between, I think. I'll have to find it. Let me double check. I'm looking for... Yeah, are these working yet? I don't think it's working. So annoying. Oh, the honey tea? Oh, hell yeah. Honey tea is so good. Like, in real life, the honey tea is what actually cured me faster than anything else. Here it is. Not that this was any helpful at all. Because I don't see a frackin' orb of light here. So dumb. If you restart the game, it usually is fine. And we may end up doing that. Because I can't stand not being able to see points of interest and fast travel points. That's a bug that I hope they fix immediately. Expeditiously. Honey tea is the best, man. My gosh, it was so good. What was I having? Honey and I think I did honey and lemon, and I drank that pretty much for the whole week straight. That helped me quite a bit. Let's go speak with the soldiers really quickly. If I can find them.
Oh, Greymane, sir. Trouble. Grave trouble.
We'll speak on it.
Intruders running rampant in the keep. Oh, I scarce know how to describe it.
Ghosts. It was as if we were fighting ghosts.
Any idea who they might be?
None. Just crow feathers strewn at the sea.
Hey, we've got something. Intruders got past the guard. They've breached the inner keep. They were tearing the place apart, as if searching for something.
What the hell is going on?
Then, suddenly, they vanished.
I'll show you what to do, Rox.
Still be lurking around the castle. We should keep an eye out.
Alright, so on your map... Oh, balls. On your map, you can go to... You can press R3 and it changes from the regular world to the Abyss. So now, as long as you have the fast travel points tagged already, you can just go back and forth from the regular world to the Abyss. So you see how that works? Just press R3 and you can toggle between the different maps. You should be able to finish it. You should never be locked out, you know? Ideally. And usually the way you get back, the way you get up initially, like a lift or some sort of tower or whatever, that's gonna apply anyways. That'll still apply. Why is it telling me? Okay, I get it, game. I get it. It really wants me to continue looking at everything it has to offer. Yes. Oh, you want me to see all of this, don't you? Okay, I see all of it. Do you think the whole entire map can be explored? Yeah, I mean, there are boundaries at the very edges, but yes, you can certainly explore everything you can see, unless it's on a boundary, which is very rare. Like, so if you look off in the horizon, you can pretty much search for everything there. It's amazing. Amazing how much game there is, and it doesn't require online. I mean, all that's, I love all that. It's really nice. There's more feathers. Gonna make a hard right in there, like his shield is spiked. So you should be able to go back, Rocks, by toggling the Abyss map, and then you should also be able to finish the puzzle. If not, you need to go back where the puzzle was anyways, so. Dudley says, I'm about to go on an expedition. Heck yeah, do it, and then tell me all about it. It's gonna be a blast. I know you're gonna love it, so. Just play it like that, man. Just go and have fun and figure out what's going on and be like, oh, okay, well, that was... I went over here and went to this tower and did this, and this happened. Or you can be like, I don't know what happened. I got stuck. There's something for everybody, man. Trying to find... There's a chest around me somewhere. I just don't know where it's at. I'm curious. It must be downstairs then, maybe? I don't know. There is a chest that I can't find. It must be below me, but whatever. Same door as always. Rock says, yep, all the maps explorable. Yeah, 100%. There's gonna be limits. Like, there is some stuff, like, I'd say, okay, I've gone so far now, there's nothing there. And that, of course, is annoying, but...
All is ready. Now to wait for one worthy enough to walk this path. From virtue springs wisdom, wisdom ever opens...
And you can even swim. I mean, I didn't swim, but I rowed a boat to the edge of the map, and a blue whale just destroyed me, so... Alright, back to the Abyss. I'm gonna catch this little thing. His name's Choppy. I like him. Choppy's cute. Back up here, it seems. Crow callers, cronies come over here. Yeah, I made a video about it. It was my first video I ever made about this game. Oh my god, I don't have any heals!
Calling you back would be unfair.
You can't catch the whale that I know of, but the lore entry is really interesting. It makes me think there's something you can do. Son of a mother. I forgot to get heals, brothers. Stop it! I'm just gonna edit all these deaths out. Dudley says in a lot of the new. Oh, hold on. Whoa, hold on. Dudley says in a lot of the new Assassin's Creed games, I've just explored the map for fast travel points. Yeah, you do that, and then you can go around whenever you want when you're ready. You know. Man, I got jacked up. We need heals, okay? Remind me, heals. This is ill-advised, okay? If you've been stabbed, you probably shouldn't take the knife out. That's what I've been told, anyways.
It's you. Alustin, stay with me.
Oh, he's like, just stay right there. 1, 2, 3. He did it real late. That's what I would do. I'm 3, okay? Yeah.
White Crow has been taken.
No!
What do you mean? Who did this to you?
Crow caller.
My wounds matter not. You must find her quickly.
Consider it done.
Follow him, the Crow, and stop the Black Witch. Who is that? One who covets White Crow's power, if she succeeds in claiming it. White Crow must never fall into her hands, no matter what. You must do whatever it takes.
I will, Father.
Go after him. Find White Crow.
I don't remember there being anything in here of note. Get out of here. Okay. I need to get heals, okay? What? That's awesome. That just took me to the entrance though. Okay. Fine. We'll go down in style. This is going to be epic. Geronimo! Fast fall, baby! I love that. This is the whole world, man, all lit up at night. Thing is amazing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. I forgot how to play it for a second. I was like, what are the controls? Okay, we're good. Hi. I am like in Hernand. Lovely. I need plenty of food. These crow guys are pretty tough though. I'm gonna actually go back to Hernand and heal first. Bryant says, oh man, it's been quite a while since I've been here. Last stream was remember seeing or of your Blasphemous playthrough. Oh, what? That's been way too long ago. How are you doing, man? Your name looks familiar, but I don't, man, that was like years, wasn't it? How have you been? Fam says Chelonian. And Rock says Superman. All of the above. All of the above. What's Chelonian? Superman. Alright, let's go get some food. Or we need to cook the food that we have and then purchase whatever else. I guess I could buy a bunch of meats. What's up, mama?
A full belly of meat.
Get that belly.
Adventure and
Okay,
dream.
so nice sculpted belly. We're gonna go with the marbled meat's got the best flavor. I mean,
I got that in
I'll be sharpening my blades for your return.
It's a mysterious cult across the Rockstar games. Oh, really? That's cool. Love cults. We'll skip the cooking. The food is hideous in this game, by the way. Cooking looks fun. Like you look like it looks like you make like pajang and certain like a wok kind of thing that they have. Obviously, it's not a wok, but it's a big kind of pan, and you can make like pajang. It looks delicious. The food in Dragon's Dogma, though, is still probably the best food I've ever seen in my life. Is that it? That should be plenty of food. Cliff the Cooker. Cliff the Reader. Cliff the Cook. Cliff is a man of many masks. It's so dark. Can I not wait here? There you go. That's another secret. You guys are getting all the tips today. Don't be, you guys have to still watch the video, okay? If I do the video, watch it anyways, because it's going to be tips that I didn't share today. Also because I need to get back in the algorithm. The good old algo. I didn't see what time it was. I think it was 3 a.m., but it looks kind of dark, so 3 a.m. usually the sun starts coming out, so... It was 3 a.m., I'll be damned. I know my time in Pi well. I'll deal with you later. I want to go fight Crow's bros. Cliff the Cooker. I've only given you guys some of the tips, okay? So you means you still have to watch the video. Because there will be tips you guys have never seen in your life. Ever. Never before seen. Oh, there's a fog. And there's frogs too. Fogs, frogs, bogs, dogs, cogs, logs. Cliff can go on jogs.
White Crow. White Crow? Ah, you mean the offering.
Wait, no, to the Black Witch?
Way to the altar as we speak.
Put those things away. You put them away. It is foggy. The weather's pretty interesting. It's pretty dynamic. Yeah! Hiya! Not even close. Ow.
If this is the true extent of a grey mane, I've no more business here.
Stop right
That is Blackwing.
Why would Mother bother with such filth? Kill him.
I find a weak spot in that. You. Ugh. Oh my gosh. He got the worst of it.
Where has he vanished to?
He's vanished to Demenis. Fam's been wanting me to go to Demenis for freaking hours. For days now.
Crow is no longer in her land. They're heading to Demonis. We must find her.
Perspia, to me! Fam says an RDR2 in one random encounter with the cult up on a high cliff, they all jump off the cliff, and start shouting, Chelonian! And if you jump up with them, you also shout it. Oh, that's crazy. The Lamp Reaper's here too. Really? There's a Lamp Reaper? There's armor that I have, minus the helmet, that makes me look exactly like the Lords of the Fallen guy. John Fallen, I think is his name. And I want his weapons. You can get his weapons. You can get, well, you can get one of his weapons. You can definitely get his weapons. Did I pick up something here? Hold on. How many keys do I have to be busting up into people's places? I don't know if I have any. Talk to me, you little goblin. Fam, have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Always a blast.
I'll do you a rare favor, so don't waste it.
A rare favor, huh? I don't believe you, sir. I forgot to equip my ring. How about you take these before I'm forced to use them? There was something I wanted to give him. I wonder if that sells the one I have on my person. No. Fam, have a wonderful night. The enemies remember the Lamp Reaper. I remember who he is in Lords of the Fallen. One of the worst freaking boss. It took me forever. Well, actually, when I did him in Fists only, it didn't take me as long as I thought, but he was a terrible fight. Absolutely terrible fight. Why do fists look way better than swords? All I'm saying is you can dual wield, you can have a two-handed weapon, you can fight unarmed, you can fight sword and shield, you can do arrows. I mean, you can literally do whatever, and all of it is viable and awesome. Let's see if I can just go across. Oh, no. This is the dye shop. Yeah, fists are amazing. Have you not seen how powerful I am with my fists? The damage that I do with my fists is incredible, and I'm not even spec'd into. I mean, I'm not doing, like, I don't have any cores or in my equipped in my gear or anything like that to enhance it yet, but I'm going to eventually. But I'm just kind of cruising right now. All right, we go to Dominus. I know Fam has been wanting us to go there for like forever. Before today's stream is over, please remind me to show you guys my other file. You guys wanted to see it, so I'll show you what all we have going with that file. Yeah, fists are amazing though. You know, I actually changed from dual wielding, and I had a two-handed Huando, and I swapped it to. I kept the two-handed Huando, but I don't use it as much, and now I swapped from dual wielding to sword and shield again. Sword and shield is so good, and I can show you guys some of these crazy things and combos. The deer man. It's a deer riding a horse. They're changing their tire. They got a flat. Fix a flat, man. That's probably not the right way. Probably not the right way. It's raining now. Rocks. We got the rain. Ah, freaking course. Okay. Go. Oh, there's a bunch of bandits there. Show us the file, and I will. I'll maybe at 145 or maybe a little bit right before the stream ends. I'll show you. That way you guys can just see. I know you guys wanted to see like what how much more progress I made. Not much, honestly. Hernand East Gate. This is cool, but I'll definitely show you. Nothing special on it, but it shows you how much you can expand your Howling Hills in a camp, the different armors and stuff you can get, kind of like my loadout. I haven't even done anything with the Abyss gears because I just don't need to yet. That's more like end game, I'm assuming, but it's not even necessary. So I like to keep the gear as it is because I'm just a hoarder. But there's so many great things you can get. What is that? Oh, it's a little cow. Who's chasing me? Somebody shot at me. That was not cool. I went up here, but maybe this is more direct path. Mayhaps this is a more direct path. But yeah, this is fun. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the game too. Make sure that you guys check out the poll though. The poll is on my channel under community. So just go to my channel and go to community, and then from there you guys can vote. So you can figure out what day works best for you guys to do the community stream. That'll be us celebrating the 6-year anniversary of this channel, and we'll do a 6-hour-long stream to celebrate each of those years together. And we can play games like Night Rain, Arc Raiders, whatever you guys want to play. I'm fine. I just want to hang out with you guys and play it with you guys. So, can you mount the cow? I don't know. I actually don't know. That is a good question. I rode a cow in real life. It is not a fun ride, I'll tell you that. They don't have the same gait as like horses, and it's very like, I don't know, just bumpy. It's not nearly as smooth as when you're riding a horse. Furlington Farm. Dudley says, viewers like the stream, please. Oh yeah, for sure. If you're able to, if you want to, if you enjoyed it, please, every time. So usually after, I have to end stream at this time because I go and pick up my daughter right after this, right? And when I come back, I usually, make sure I get her a snack and whatever else, do all the dad stuff, and then I finish up work until about like maybe 5-ish. So my goal will be to try and get the rest of the footage for that video so we can do like a tips and tricks video on whoa, look at all the kitties on Crimson Desert so you guys can see all that. That is insane. Why are there so many cats? I love it. There's so many cats. But that way you guys can check that out. My goal will be to have that out by tonight, so I'll do my best to get that out. The more the merrier. That way I can actually pump out another one of those videos and just keep recording the footage for different videos like that. So we can do a series of like, whatever, tips and tricks, and it can be like a few at a time. And if you guys enjoy them enough, there's so many things I can show you guys, but I've been trying to kind of keep them hush hush, but I've shared a lot of them with you today, but there's so many more I can show you guys that I haven't. I've kept them secret because I want you guys to see. It's really fun. I figured some of this stuff out just messing around, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. The game has so many mechanics and features that you would never figure out unless you just try to do, like, if you're like, can I do that? Let's see if I can actually do this. The answer is probably yes, most of the time. And it's crazy how much freedom you have in this game. Oh, nice. This area reminds me of Elden Ring. Yeah, it kind of does. Like where the ladies are dancing around all crazy. It reminds me of that area. I forget the name of it. It's like the plateau or something. Dudley says, my vote made it an even 50-50. Nice. There'll be more votes. Usually the votes kick in a little bit later. Unfortunately, there was a scheduled post that I had, and I was like, oh man. And when you post, only once every 5 days does it go push out to everybody. So unfortunately, it may not reach as many people as I'd like, but it'll be a poll that hopefully has, several votes for you guys that are going to participate, and it'll be so much fun. And I'm going the wrong way. All right. You can just literally ride for hours and hours and hours. They have lights? I didn't know this was a path. And even 50-50. Yeah, I don't mind. Whatever you guys pick is fine with me. I just want to make sure that we have a good turnout and just have a good time together. That's all that matters. There are tons of people here. These guys look amazing. Can I run through this? Okay, sorry for vandalizing your farm. I didn't mean to. In the next stream, I'll show you guys how to solve this puzzle. This is one of the spires. It's pretty intense. A lot goes into it. Actually, hold on. Do not hit him. Okay. I was trying to see if this was, yep, one of these. Oh, he's a mean boy. Whoa, I'm so underleveled for this. All I want, stand on this long enough. It's like King of the Hill. My horse saved my life. So did I tag it or not? I don't think I did. You guys suck, man.
Come on. Have you never done this before? You are pathetic.
Okay, I got it. All I want to do is tag that. My gosh. Is that such a crime? Away with you, demons. The hidden messages. What's going on? Hey, we're off the scary game now, so now you don't have to be so overstimulated. Now you can be overstimulated because this game has a million things to do. The good kind of overstimulation. How you doing, hidden messages? Alright, we're gonna come up here. At least I tagged a semi-close point. We should be safe. Yeah, I'll back up. You can do, I'm going to show you guys one more secret, okay? And then we're going to swap over my files and then we're going to end it. So I typically stream from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Central. We're going to, 2:05 usually, but I'm going to end it a little early so I can swap over my files and show you guys something. So right now there's a scripted attack that's happening. You can go inside this chapel here. So we are currently in the Church of West Demenis. This is literally above the M. You can't miss it if you're doing the story at all. It's just east of Hernand, so you do need to go right here, right above the M in Demenis. And there's actually nothing in here. You can steal some little trinkets and baubles, nothing of actual value. And there's a conversion box over here, so you have this. You also have the chests you can steal from that don't really offer you much of anything. So these don't give you anything of value, but what you can do is if you look up, wow, on my file it looked vastly different, but okay, never mind. Usually these little towers, whether it be churches or what have you, are typically pretty important. So the reason why is you can do stuff like this. So if we go up top, that little door down below is actually a, how come you can't get up? It's scripted for us to enter at some point. But anyway, so I was trying to just climb up the tower because typically the towers have some sort of secrets. And I noticed that it said push. So I did just like this and I kept pushing. You pushed out this little hollow here. And this is where you can get a piece of armor for Damien. So Damien now has the Autumn Banquet Cloth Cloak, which looks really awesome. And so I just thought that was really neat. I found that just on my own, just kind of like, So aside from the 3 pieces of the Shadow Plate Cloak or whatever armor that I had used the guide on when I was doing the first attempt at playing the game, I haven't used any guides at all. So I've just been trying to figure everything out because now I'm like feeling renewed. I understand what the game's trying to do and I love it. So anyways, really cool little secret there. Hope you guys enjoyed that. What we're going to be doing is running up over to this area. There should be one more little save point that we're going to tag. Tag it right here. And then we're not going to do the scripted cutscene or anything just yet. We're going to do that in the following stream, you guys. That way you guys can check it out. So we're good here. That's going to be the end of this particular fish only playthrough right now. What we're going to be doing is swapping over to my other file, which I'm going to save first. So do this. And we have to save because it only has 3 autosaves at a time. So make sure you save. And then we're going to load this one. Okay, making sure I don't accidentally overwrite the save. That would break my heart. I'd probably cry all night. All right. And everybody that's coming in or joining, just so you guys know, if you visit my actual channel, if you go to the community tab, or you'll find a post there. It's a poll. We're going to be doing a community stream celebrating the 6-year anniversary for my channel, a 6-hour-long stream. And it'll be a viewers kind of co-op stream. So if you guys want to play something like Arc Raiders or Elden Ring Night Rain or just one of the Souls-like games, we can do that and swap around and just kind of have some fun with it. Have different people swapping in and playing at once. So whatever we can do to have as many people cycle through and play at once would be really nice. We're going to do Neo 3 and stuff, but I don't know how many people really wanted to see that. So just the desire for it's kind of lower now, and maybe not so many people have it. So we'll figure it out. La, la. Okay, cool. So this is how big the camp can get. You can get pretty much, I mean, you can get your own cook. You can get everything you can think of. You end up getting a dog you have to get. I don't necessarily like that dog, but it's it's kind of like the first dog you're supposed to get. So you get your own blacksmith as well, and the camp just keeps getting larger and larger. There'll be chests that you can loot because they're kind of like gifts for you from the people that you've helped and saved and freed. So and brought back to camp. So all kinds of things you can do in this area. So your encampment gets really, really large. This isn't even the full extent of it. Other than that, let's see. So my armor looks amazing. This is actually the armor that the boss was that we're going to be defeating has 2 pieces of. The rest you have to find. And again, the armor sets are generally in a kind of a similar area in a certain radius of each other. So I found all these pieces, and I found the cloak in the little village of Pororin, which is kind of like the fairy village, if you will. And it's a really, really nice village, in fact, because you can do you can find the cloak. And there's lots of good dyes there, and it's like a whole village of like cats, pretty much. It's really neat. Anyway, so this is your house. You do obviously get the house immediately upon getting the Howling Hills thing. This is your own personal house. I put a cauldron in there and nothing else, so this really just for functionality. It's really my bro pad. And let's see what else we got over here. Nothing else in terms of what I needed to show you guys, but I wanted to show you guys like some just tips for vertical exploration. So if you're like trying to get somewhere high up or just far away, you can do things like jump, and then you do your force palm punch 3 times, and then R1 and triangle if you have the stab ability. And you can now do this like multiple times, and then you can just fly around. So I mean, you can cover so much ground by doing that. There's obviously even more cheeses you can do to slow down time and all that junk. So that's pretty fun. Trying to show you guys maybe like a little quick bout with some bandits. Okay, so like for example, if you use your sword glint, you can actually, if you kind of maneuver nicely, you can sword glint, and then you hold R2 if they're still blind. And if you just hold it, you do this massive combo that destroys everything. So so really awesome. So I mean, again, and I'm not using anything like super strong or anything like that. I mean, these guys are just dropping like flies. So and then one more fun thing I want to show you guys. So yeah, we just melted those idiots. Let me find some good trees. You know, this is a good tree right here. So if you look at any of these kind of like, I would consider them pine trees, you can actually latch onto them. And say the higher you latch on, the better. So you latch on maybe there. You want to pull it and then start pulling with the right stick in a circular motion. And then you keep pulling down the tree. And then when you high jump, it launches yourself up in the air like that. So I mean, there's so many amazing things I can show you guys. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing each and every one of the tips that I know so far that you guys can actually use to your own advantage. And it's going to be amazing. So there's a horse patch over there. There's a whole patch of horses. That's cool. But anyways, that is something that I wanted to share and showcase with you guys. That's only a taste of some of the really neat tricks I have to show you guys today. And aside from that, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your evening. We will be streaming all the rest of this week, of course, and we'll be putting something together for next week and then preparing for the 6-year anniversary. So I want to thank you guys so much for stopping by. You guys are the best part of my channel. Thank you guys so much for letting me live my dream every day, one day at a time. And I hope you guys get to realize yours as well.